Alrighty, the recording has begun, so I can upload this to YouTube immediately. We are here for the preview number 1, and before we even read this, I'm not going to read much in chat just because people like to post exactly what they're seeing as they're reading before I get to it. I missed your message, that's why. I think we were right, though, so right before I read this, I want to say that Tynan posted that this is preview number 1, so I think we were correct that all the stuff we saw in the first teaser was everything, and now they're going to break it down into specifics, so I'm just upfront. My predictions are no, we will not be getting huge water stuff that we don't know about already. We're probably not going to be getting multiplayer stuff like a lot of people are wanting. We're probably not getting a lot of those big things. I think we saw the big stuff in the teaser. All right, so what are we going to do? We are going to read through the preview. We're going to look at we're going to dissect the pictures a little bit. It's all in good fun. We know this will be out in a few weeks or whatever. But it's always fun. So, all right, we have our first full-fledged preview, Odyssey preview number 1. Map features, landmarks, and biomes. New map features, landmarks, biomes, and weather. I can already see that there's a cool map back here. Definitely a unique map compared to vanilla. All right. Hey everyone, we're back with the first Odyssey blog post where we take a closer look at the expansion's new content. We'll be posting leading up to release, which is in approximately 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. It's looking better and better that it's not going to be the week of 30th. Yes. Yes. Big thing for the brand new Twitch Prime sub, and thank you as well. If you missed Odyssey's announcement, check it out here, or go into the description of this video or the pinned comment and look at my video on it instead and pretend this one doesn't exist. This link. That's not a link. Does that go to my YouTube channel? Anyway. There we go. Today's post is all about the planet. We look at the map features and landmark system. 5 new biomes and new weather types. 5 new biomes. We spent a lot of time on new map generation systems and content in Odyssey. For the grab ship to be fun, you need new and exciting places to travel to. And don't worry, we'll be going into detail about the grab ship itself soon. That's what I'm really... Of course, that's not today's. That's what I'm really excited about. Map features and landmarks. Odyssey revamped map generation with over 85 dynamic map features. 85? I think that's better than anyone would have guessed. These include lava caves, obsidian deposits, drug stockpiles, hippo habitats. Hey, someone guessed hippos the other day. I think it was Boots, actually. Multiple features can be combined together on one map. Some are random, while others depend on their world map location. For example, river varieties. Rivers come in more shapes and sizes, and they're affected by their location on the world map. You'll find confluences at points where rivers meet, deltas where rivers reach the ocean, and islands where the current splits and rejoins at the river's source is a headwater. A set of big water pools that flow downstream. What? Oh, that's cool. We were looking for this stuff. Whoa, that would be a friggin' awesome map. And remember, there's heavy bridges now. No wonder I wonder if they're going to add more aquatic attacks. Well, open image in new tab. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, that's really cool. My lord, if that's... I wonder how much of the map that is. That's also coastal. That's a lot of water. That's a really cool map. Wonder how much fish is in that. We need to start slapping these pictures. Imagine how much fish can fit in this. There's gotta be a lot of fish in that, right? That's cool. Oh, some information. Mixed biomes. Wait. Let's open this one too. Comes from the sea. A delta. A river splitting into many branches as it enters the ocean. This tile borders the ocean. So there we go. Features. Okay, can we gain anything else from here? Flat, huge river. No new stone type in there. Okay. Pretty please. No sharks, please. Mixed biomes. Hey, we guessed that one. We wished for it anyway. With Odyssey, biomes can blend together on a single map. For example, a map might have a temperate forest in the north and a desert in the south. This creates a mix of plants, animals, terrain, and threats from both biomes. Oh, that's really cool. Elevation is not new. No, elevation's been in the game forever. I even used specifically elevation on a recent playthrough, or like within the last 6 months. Yeah, don't exist. That's pretty cool. Split biomes. So we have like a desert down here and a forest up there, and it's split by this huge body of water. Are they going to pay the mod creators who went back and sculpted Earth and and their mod's image. Yes. Yes, they will. Wow, that's pretty cool. Threats from both biomes. Threats aren't biome specific at the moment anyway, so that doesn't really matter. That's why you can get like elephant manhunters in the tundra, right? So that's not going to be anything. Well, unless they change how threats work, maybe. So that's really cool too. You even have like a really dense patch of woods here in that that last little fertile area. Cool. Cool. All right. Does elevation change anything on the map? It doesn't change anything on map generation. It changes temperature. Temperature and biome. Biome transitions, yeah. Mixed biomes. That's pretty cool. And I'm just thinking about which biomes like border up against each other. So there's some real cool cool things that could happen here, right? Yeah, that's a good question. How does disease work? So one thing that is biome specific is how many diseases you get. And sometimes the kind of disease. For instance, sleeping sickness is only in tropical type maps. So if you have a tropical map pushed up against a desert, does it average out, or do you get as bad as disease as the desert, or very little disease like in the, or excuse me, as bad as disease as the jungle, or very little disease like the desert? I don't know. That would be cool to see. Sea ice typically doesn't border jungle, yeah. Bog and cold bog. Oh, to go back to the elevation thing, this is kind of interesting because we did a playthrough where there was a weird elevation thing, and we had a year-long growing boreal forest close to the equator, but because it was so high up, it's such a high elevation that the map was still a boreal forest because of elevation. So you might have really rare maps like that and then also split. So maybe because that boreal forest actually was around much hotter maps. Oh yeah, there is one. That is true. There is one specific biome event right now in the game. Before this, alpha beavers. That is correct. So will alpha beavers be able to happen on this map? Maybe. Thank you, Capico, for the 19 months. I'll come back and thank everyone, but I do appreciate it. Features and biomes can combine in countless ways. You might settle on a tropical swamp forest peninsula with wild cocoa trees, extra fish, and warm sunny weather. Cool. They're making the useless cocoa tree now just a feature of nature. Excellent. Landmarks are the most dramatic and gameplay-changing map features, and frequently combined with multiple map features. They're marked with custom art on the world map. A chem fuel refinery landmark, for example, might include an industrial building guarded by security systems alongside a toxic lake, ancient heat vents, and an insect mega hive burrowed underneath. Okay. Black Cobra Island features caves, increased plant life, coastal island. Interesting. There's those icons. Okay. There's a new biome. Don't know which one that is. View orbit. Yeah. Wow, look at this. There's like a snowy biome in the middle of this probably cold boggish looking place, or boreal forest, I guess. Interesting. And then you have, if the purple is lava, let's say, I don't know actually. Do you think that purple's lava or like the dark gray blue? I don't know. Maybe Scarlands. Maybe this is the mushroom place. Maybe those are mountains. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Purple, probably mushrooms. Yeah, perhaps so. All right. There are over 45 landmarks to explore. Here are just a few of them. Night Owl, thank you for the 25 months already. Thank you, Night Owl. Bays, lakes, atolls, archipelagos, peninsulas, and islands. Settle near the water or on coastal islands and build your base on heavy bridges directly over the water. Fish for food, build quaint fishing villages, adapt to springtime floods, and enjoy the natural protection water provides from enemies. There's flooding weather. All right, here's an image to look at. Floods, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a really neat setup. Wow, that's really cool. It's kind of blurry, even though we have the highest image, and they have a shuttle that's parked there. Yeah, sorry, that's Twitch. I can't do anything about it. Tsunamis or something. Take a look here. It's so hard to see when we're zoomed in. I'm trying to look at any like Big thing. They're swimming again, I'm pretty sure. All I see is their head in the water. Sea turtles fishing over there. They have a shuttle. That's pretty awesome. They also tiled their heavy bridges. Yeah, that's cool. Or maybe that's what heavy bridges look like. I don't know. This is gonna open up so many theme playthroughs as well. This has been a good time for me to announce. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway for something. I'll talk about that at the end of this. My idea for a giveaway. It's in its infancy, but you might be new door type. I didn't see a new door type where this is already. These are the ornate doors. Are you seeing something different, or that's what you're talking about? Right, flooring. Okay, yeah, those are ornate doors. Those are added previously. All right, cool. In a week or two, I don't know. Yeah, usually if it goes by how it went before, we'll probably get a trailer in like 2 weeks. Yeah. And tears? Are you blind? No. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Abandoned colonies. Why start from scratch? Take over old bases and make them your own. You might find working heaters, defenses, charged batteries, ripe crops, stocked barracks, medical stockpiles, and more. But what happened and why did they leave? What? We can take over. That's pretty cool. Man, nomadic playthroughs are going to be awesome. You just imagine my Neanderthal nomadic run, but you just live in whatever base you find along the way. That would be really cool. Yeah, I really liked my nomadic run, so now it'll be even cooler. There's the mushroom biome. I don't notice anything else super new. I mean, the biome's really cool, and an abandoned base, right? So, interesting. But we've seen all the other stuff. Empty page, they're the 29 months. Yeah, I'm just kidding with you, Antiers, but it is interesting when we're in the middle of reading the blog post and someone comes in and is like, Have you read the blog post yet? Like, nope. Didn't even know it existed. Valleys, crevasses, caverns, chasms, and hollows. These rock formations create defensible and visually striking maps. Undergrounders will love the winding tunnels, natural choke points, and surrounding rock they offer. The perfect foundation for your subterranean fortress. That looks crazy. Whoops. Find my old barracks. Hey, look. See, this is what I think. I think this is how they want people to fight. Like, sandbags out in the middle of nowhere. I think if that's the way they want, they should give sandbags more cover. Something. Time to igloo down. Yeah, the ice wall. These are cool little maps, right? I'm not sure why you put an ornate door on the outside. Maybe that's like the Dwarven door, you know? But. All right. All the little stuff we've seen. They want us to fight like idiots. Sure thing, boss. Toe, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Toe. Oasis. Whoa, that's a cool looking map. I'm noticing I'm saying that to every map. Oasis. Lush, isolated sanctuaries hidden in the desert. Live off the rich soil, swim in the warm water, and carefully harvest the few precious plants. That would be really cool. I really like the setup. But I gotta stop myself because I keep saying, yeah, we saw swimming previously. Yeah. What is happening here? Can I zoom in on that? Oh, those are dead ostrich. I see. Some other dead thing. Camels. I'm not sure what that is on the shore or on the dock with them. Oasis map seems cool. Swimming in the warm water. You think maybe they'll get a buff for swimming in warm water? Don't stop. Every map does look awesome. Maybe they'll get like a buff for swimming in the warm water instead of being the wet debuff, right? Oh, is that a fish? Yeah, I think that might be a kind of fish. Yeah, I think so. Either that or it's like a chihuahua. I'm Adam versus everything, and this is my favorite map on the blog post. It's perfect. I am Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite map on the blog post. Ancient garrisons, launch sites, chem fuel refineries, and warehouses. These ancient structures can be looted, used as temporary bases. Man, These like nomadic playthroughs are going to be pretty awesome. You could also like limit yourself, like, all right, you could do like one base per year, or you could be like, all right, whatever the fifth thing we hit is, that's where we're going to stay for good. Or repurposed as deadly traps for raiders, but be careful, their security systems may still be functional. I'm Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite map on the new blog post. Dipsy Tier 3, 19 months. Thank you, Dipsy. They were all the support. Welcome back to the Golden Butt Club, as it were. What do we have here? We saw those. Is that an organ harvesting operation? Looks like, yeah, look at that. I think that is. These like giant. Is that a mineral scanner or something? I don't know what these are. Any new weapons? Any new weapons? Zoom in. Let's look at each of these pixels. Break it down. I think that's a revolver. I think that's an LMG. I think that's a pistol. I don't think any of those are new weapons. Enhance. Enhance. Yeah, I don't think any of those are new. Enhance. Landmarks are great for starting colonies, exploring new areas, finding quests, or making pit stops with caravans, shuttles, and grab ships. But even ordinary map tiles offer surprises and new content. We hope that this richness and variety will make each playthrough even more unique. Yeah, that'll be awesome, but not just that, it's a reason to go on the map. I might actually set my map to 100% for a change, or at least 50 to 100%. I always told people there is no reason. Set it for 30%. Literally, it does nothing but make your game load a little bit slower. There's no reason. You'll never go to the rest of the map. It is pointless. It looks like it'll no longer be pointless. Explore every tile playthrough. Oh my god. That's a good question, though. I'm guessing the landmarks are seeded, and you'll have it, maybe. And you'll have, like, the world will have a certain set of landmarks, right? So that would also give you incentive to do new world maps. On subsequent playthroughs. New biomes. Whoa, what the crap? I am Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite map on the new blog post. Odyssey adds 5 new biomes, each with their own survival challenges and advantages. Glow Forest. Beneath sulfur-choked skies, the world glows with bioluminescent fungal light. There's no day, only the shimmer of boom shrooms and clouds of hallucinogenic spores. Normal crops won't grow, but who needs the sun? Convert biomass into chem fuel and power your own hydroponic garden. Fish in the marshy ponds, hunt creatures that live among the mushrooms, and give your colonists silo caps to enjoy if they start complaining about the dark. Silo caps. So that's the new drug. That's the new drug. Ark, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. You, Ark. This is a Mass Effect joke for anyone that doesn't know. Whoa, that is crazy. That's crazy. I better not see Smurfs coming out of these. Because I'm going to start asking where the atoms are. Smurf gets in, where am I? No. I'm seeing another 1,000 hours. This is a crazy map. Look at this, like, spiral mountain. That's really crazy. I'm Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite map on the new blog post. Lava fields. God. Lava fields. Settling near active volcanoes is madness and opportunity. The mineral-rich soil is perfect for crops, and obsidian and rare ores lie exposed on the surface. But the land is dangerously unstable. Volcanic debris crashes down from above. Ash scorches your colonists' lungs. Lava can erupt without warning, consuming entire outposts, along with their people, animals, and possessions. Survival requires planning and quick thinking. Build fireproof walls. Divert lava with barriers, and keep fire foam tools close to emergencies. Oh, we have a ship on here. This would be like, there's a lot of like challenging things too, right? It's like survive on a lava map forever. Start on it. Naked brutality lava start. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff. Volcano run, yeah. Worshippers of the volcano. Naked brutality lava. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about. Wow. That's crazy. There's that lava snail we saw in the first review. That's their ship, huh? Excuse me. I thought barracks were nerfed. Excuse me. I am Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite map on the new blog post. Wow, that's really crazy looking, man. Really crazy. Yeah, would all the raids on this be like mechs and drop pod raids? Like, imagine a normal raid coming onto this during a lava flow. Can we fish in the lava? I don't see any fishing, but that would be cool. That would be cool. This really goes back to the other day we had a discussion on stream. Is like, man, a research tree that is more like an ideology research, an ideological research tree that the branches are locked. Like, you can unlock lava fishing or something, but you can't fish anywhere else. Things like that would be really cool in RimWorld. They'll probably make a mod for that, but you know. The Scarlands. It was once a thriving city. Now it is a shattered wasteland, leveled by weapons of mass destruction. You can build here, but survival is brutal. The water is poison, the rain is toxic, and Scaria runs rampant among the wild animals. Come well prepared with supplies and firepower. There's no food or help out there. Treasure may lie buried in the rubble, but the old defenses still work, and dormant mechanoids sleep in the ruins, waiting for the next chance to kill. I'm Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite map on the new blog post. This one isn't as cool to me as the other ones, but look at those big craters. That's a lot of ruins, though. A lot of ruins. Wow, that's a lot of crap. There's also those like craters and stuff. It's so blurry zoomed in. You can't really see anything. A toxic lake. Kind of interesting. Like, you could build your base out in the middle of like a toxic lake and make raiders have to swim to you. Probably not the place you want to stay on a nomad run, but hey, maybe wasters will be right at home. Toxic fish, maybe, yeah. Like 8-eyed fish or something. The Simpsons fish. Yeah, where are the 4K pictures? Come on. What year is this? No. Hey, the grasslands. This is one I was curious about how it would look. Grasslands, endless golden fields, fertile land, and strong winds. This is a cowboy's paradise. New ranching run coming up. The long growing seasons are perfect for farming, and the steady breeze keeps your turbines spinning day and night. But trees are scarce, and drought can strike at any time. Don't count on the rain to get you out of trouble. Maybe no forced rain for fires? That's an interesting idea. Out here, fire moves fast, and many homesteads have gone up in flames. Space out your ranch, pave paths as fire breaks between pastures, and build with stone to keep your cattle safe. That's pretty cool. I am Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite new map on the blog post. Adam, that's getting tiresome. It's really cool, though. Shut up. Worst nightmare. So, yeah, like, no trees. No trees. And imagine, yeah, imagine this map has auto rain fully disabled. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Cool. Cool, cool. I'm not noticing anything crazy. As far as, like, things that we don't know already. What are those red walls? Those are just dyed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they like dyeing the walls. There's lightning, though. There's always been lightning. There's always been lightning. Okay. Glacial plains. Look at those mammoths. Glacial plains. Food is scarce. Fuel is precious. And the cold never lets up. Inspired by Ice Age survival, this biome is characterized by cold temperatures, crevasses, and prehistoric animals like mastodon, scimitar cats, and great wolves. Carve shelter into the glaciers, fish from ice holes, and hunt the megafauna for meat and fur. The real prize lies buried within the ice, the frozen ruins of a lost world. You'll find collapsed homes, crates of forgotten supplies, and crypto-sleep caskets that still pulse with life. Whoa, that's pretty cool. You just friggin' take over a mountain base. Caveman run. Listen here, you ice hole. Yeah, that's really cool too. Let's open that. Pun intended, really cool. Lost world, dinosaurs confirmed. I am Adam Shepard, and this is my favorite map on the blog post. There's that new mech. There's a cryo sleep casket with a pirate coming out of it. Just a single one though. I don't know what that is. Toolbox or something. I wonder if all these are openable. It looks like some of them are open and some aren't. So maybe like this is a huge stockpile. We see mechs roaming around. The Mastodon are kind of crazy. Can't really see what's down there. Cool. Why does he keep saying he's Adam Shepard? It's from Mass Effect. So if you've never played Mass Effect, when you go to the Citadel, you keep agreeing to get deals at different stores. You agree by saying your voice and that's your favorite store on the Citadel, and they're allowed to use it in marketing. And so you end up you can do that at every single place, and then it plays like all the time, so that every store is his favorite store on the Citadel. So that's the joke. If you've never played Mass Effect, highly recommend. There's an updated version that came out, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. But Pluto, I think of the 9 months. Pluto. It's a really good game. Very good series. Dynamic. Oh, we're going to learn about flooding, I guess. That's cool. Odyssey adds several systems to make maps feel more organic and alive. For example, the terrain changes. Water freezes and melts as the temperature shifts. In winter, thin ice forms over bodies of water. Build a cozy fishing hut on top. Cut a hole in the ice and add a campfire so colonists can fish in warmth all winter long. Cool. Hey, Pluto, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you, Pluto. Super exciting. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Yeah, that's cool. Water freezes. Really? There's already a mod for that. I can't believe. Yes, and the mod creator invented water freezing. Get out of here. Alter, thank you for the 28 months. Bean Man, thank you for the 36 months. Thank you guys. I think if I missed anyone, I'll thank you again after the blog post. Lakes, rivers, and ponds can flood in spring or during torrential rains. Shallow floodwater will spread across the land, destroying crops and irritating your colonists with wet feet. Build barriers like walls, sandbags, or barricades to stop water from going everywhere. Oh, that's really cool. Modder's making 100 grand a month. That mod breaks really easily. Yeah, so now officially supported. This looks awesome. And look, there's the water split. You see flamingos out there? There's flood seasons. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. And the maps themselves are going to feel more alive, I think, right? More organic. Do floods fertilize the land? Well, in 1.6, we've looked at the rivers, and the riverbanks themselves are fertile, so I would guess so. There are also new weather types in Odyssey. Sandstorms sweep through deserts, getting sand everywhere. Annoying your colonists and leaving a big mess to clean up. Nobody likes sand. Listen, Tia, come on. Tia, chat, do you know why people don't like sand? I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know the meme. Come on, Anakin. Come on, Tia, you had one shot. Come on. Come on. Goes Darude? No. Anyway, I thought we were about to get the Anakin meme there, but it's smooth. That's where we find out. Tia's like, I've never seen Star Wars. Okay, we'll forgive you. Torrential rain causes rivers and lakes to overflow, flooding the land. The downpour also makes it hard to see or aim accurately. That's right. It's coarse, and it gets everywhere. Stupid Americans and their love for Star Wars. Toxic rain. Toxic rain. Not as good as chocolate rain, but it'll do. Occurs in the Scarlands, and it's dangerous for colonists caught outside. It causes toxins to build up in their bloodstream, gradually poisoning them. Strong winds hinder movement across the open ground, but keep your wind turbines turning. Oh, that's interesting. Makes sense. Blizzards bring heavy snow and fierce winds, obscuring vision and turning walks into slow, cold trudges. Wow, look at this. That's really cool. We got a group of colonists along with their mammoth. It's not a mammoth. And their dire wolves. They're not dire wolves. Yeah, I know. I'll learn all the real names. That's what they are for now. Blind fog. Oh, that's the end. Blind fog rolls in thick, drastically reducing visibility and maximum range of weapons and abilities. Overcast skies are gloomy and block out the sun, decreasing solar power generation. More blog posts on the way. We're really excited to see the maps and colonies you guys build when you get your hands on Odyssey. Even the dev team is surprised with the maps we make. Every map is truly unique. This is just the first preview, and next week we'll look at the Grav ship and space. Until then, wishlist Odyssey on Steam and chat with us about today's blog on Reddit, X, and Blue Sky. All right, let's take a look at these again. Yeah, that's a lot of cool stuff. We laughing about Blue Sky? I hate competitors. I want there to be only one type of social media for every social media. No competition. What's my actual favorite map? It's a good question. Let's go through. All right. This is really cool. I'm Adam Shepard. This is my favorite map. No, what's my real one? I don't know. Let's go through. This is really cool. I really like this. Rivers are incredibly strong defensively for anything that doesn't come out of the river, like like the mechs that can spawn from rivers. And the only other thing, unless they add a new one, is devours, mechs and devours. So this is really strong defensively. You can now build heavy bridges. You can get a lot of power. We can protect your water power with heavy bridges now. We need pirate ships. Yeah, buried treasure. Here's the thing. I don't know yet, and I don't want to like speculate in a negative way. Here's my worry, is that we have all these really cool landmarks and features and stuff, and there can be even more of them. It's weird to ask for more. But there's a little piece of sadness in the back end that I'm thinking they usually don't add too much more to a DLC when a new DLC comes out. There might be one or two things. I was just thinking like a follow-up stuff pack would actually be amazing that has like 80 more features, right? Obviously, yes, I'm not talking with mods. Of course, this will open up lots of groundwork for modders and stuff, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's so good that you're like, man, I want to get more of these in the future. But you know how long it's going to take us to get through all these, especially if the combinations are unique. So this looks really cool. That's really not anything. This map is really cool as well. Like, remember, we can build on water now. So you could build a base over the water here with your defenses pointing this way, and then you could use the land outside of it. This is also a dual biome. So we got desert pushing up against temperate forest, which is cool. White Erp is rage baiting. You can't get me. I don't get actual angry when people are making stupid comments. I just feel sorry for them now. He's yelling at us. Anyway, this is cool too, man. I'm wondering if raiders are still going to try not to go on water because it's so slow with all the new pathing. Like, this would be very defensive, you know? Like, they actually connected this. This wasn't connected to water. This is really cool, too. I mean, all these maps are really cool. I don't know which one's my favorite. Rage baiting fuels you. Mushroom Place is really cool. They come with, yeah, mud boots or something. Some wet boots. They come with waders. It's a new clothing type. Like overall waders, yeah. No sound. Yeah, we've seen. These are actually timber shroom. These already exist, but there are other ones like the boom shrooms, right? So, really cool. This map is literally cool. We got them living off chem fuel generators, killing mammoths, or whatever. They're not mammoths. Yeah, really awesome. I wonder how strong you think these are like really low HP? What if you have ice walls and you have like a atmospheric heater? Can you melt your base? Was the cool pun intended? Only a little bit. Wow, I don't know, the Oasis also. Out of all these up to this one, for some reason I like the Oasis. It's just there's something cool about that too. Do the ice walls melt? Yeah, I'm not sure. Throw a Molotov. Oh man, breachers going through ice walls would be like nothing. Ice pick is a breacher weapon. A burn box and it just melts. Man, it's really cool. There's that one, an abandoned like outpost thing or whatever. Defensive facility. It said there's gonna be defenses left. We can only see like a mine or something. I don't see units, so maybe it's like how the current ones are. Upper left room, something from Anomaly. No, we've seen that in the other ones. It's and we saw it moving in one of them, like in movement. So I think that's a new like mine or something like that. So looks realistic. You love this one. This is crazy, this map. This looks like some biome you would go into on like a roguelite or something. A drone or something. Yeah, something the other thing, yeah, mine, a new kind of mine or drone or something, yeah. This one looks really neat. Like the spiral of the hills and the new water, the permanent darkness mushrooms, boom shrooms that grow naturally. That's interesting. I wonder if you'll be able to plant them. You know, like you can plant saguaro cactus, you can plant trees. Can you plant boom shrooms? That would be really awesome. Imagine having a field of boom shrooms and then an enemy comes that way and you just shoot into the shrooms and they all blow up. That would be very satisfying. It might take a long time to regrow your tree landmines, but that would be really cool. You don't like mining overhead because bug scary. This map would be tough to navigate for you. This one is insane as well. I'm really looking forward to doing like naked brutality lava map. And I'm really looking forward to day one. Randy gives me gut worms and then hits me with a like a ball of lava. We saw one of those from before, like a flaming boulder. So this one seems really cool. Make sure you have the high ground, yeah. I mean, someone's on fire over here right now, Yamelin. Everyone else is just going about their business. Like, sucks for her. Lava walk. This looks really nice. Also, what if how they bridge across it? Probably the heavy bridges, probably. But, because heavy bridges will be able to have walls and barricades and stuff on it. But I'm also thinking, I make a lot of custom scenarios. I'm really excited on what the extra, I hope they put all this stuff in the custom scenario. Because you might be able to make a map that has constant lava flowing, or like every other day the map fills with lava and then goes away. For those of you that have played, other games do it too, but StarCraft 2 had a couple of campaign missions where the low ground would fill with lava and kill everything, and it would stay there for like a little while, then it would go away, and you had enough time to come down and get stuff and mine and do some fighting, and then you had to go back to high ground, and then it would come back. That would be a really cool scenario. So maybe the custom scenario editor we'll have some stuff that we can do like that, right? Yes, some of you know, yeah. Nostalgia. Yep. Terran mission, yep. It was against Zerg. Lava enemies. This one is the toxic map, which might be really interesting as well. It says there's like lots of loot here. It's a very dangerous map. All the animals already have scaria, so and now that's transmittable to your pawns. This would be a really brutal map for starting on Naked Brutality as well. You get some extra stuff, but you're not going to be able to hunt. Plants are poison. The air is poison. There's toxic rain. The water is poison. Like, this will be... Oh no, this is going to give fuel to those friggin' videos that... You know what? If you like the videos, whatever. That's completely fine. I have never liked those. I survived 100 days. You know, even back when they were for other games, like it's just not my thing. I just don't enjoy them too much. I like more of the long form stuff. So, wealth is bloated. Toxic potatoes might be really good for wasters. This seems pretty crazy too. I can definitely see like, oh, playing the plains but only use wood, right? So 100 days has become just farming YouTube views. Yeah. I think the thing that it really shot up with initially was things like a lot of trends like Minecraft. Obviously, they were before Minecraft as well. Minecraft, I think, is what really started. I survived 100 days in Minecraft hardcore. Yeah. I survived 5 hours at Chuck E. Cheese. There's probably someone that does this. This is neat, too. The idea of, like, going to a mountain map and then just taking over the mountain base already. So... You know who specifically started the trend? Really, the first person to ever make one of those? It's interesting. Yeah, this is a neat idea as well. It's like, don't build anything yourself. We do not build, as far as like build rooms and base things. And it's just like, all right, we take over this base. We can repair, we can build things in rooms or whatever, but otherwise we have to live in the base as it is. That seems really cool as well. The weather change stuff is awesome also. Luke the Notable. And it was a hardcore Minecraft video. Scavenger run seems really doable now, even without mods. Yeah. I really like this image. Seriously, out of all the images, for some reason, this one is probably my favorite. I don't know if it will be my favorite map, but there's just something about the flamingos swimming around and the shore of a giant river and a small like tributary that's starting to fill up with a torrential rain. It's very Timberborn. Yeah, I can. I don't know. Water physics in games is always, if done right, is always cool. A blizzard. So we got that one. What is this? I didn't think those are interactable. Hang on. Oh yeah, that's the sandstorm. This is blizzard, my bad. But still, this is interactable. I thought that was just like junk. That looks like the hacking animation. So maybe you hack that to discover like a mining site or something, yeah. Like an ancient scanner or something. Maybe it's a quest item. Maybe a ship quest item, yeah. That would make sense. It's old and rusty. Maybe this is how you get maybe this is how you get your ship, right? Looks like a radar. Yeah, maybe this is how you find where like a grab ship, you know? Call down an abandoned grab ship. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like a derelict grab ship, that would make sense. Hack it to call a ball of lava. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a buzzard eating a dead rabbit? I missed that entirely. Cool. I don't know why that's cool. Oh, wait. New corpse disposal. I hope, if this is the case, that these buzzards, turkey vultures, whatever, I hope that they can eat rotten corpses. That would be great. New corpse disposal. You just have a place where you dump your corpses and your pet birds eat them. That would be awesome. I'd be happy with that. There's the ice fishing. Yeah, really cool. Honestly, out of all of these, I like the image of the river the most. Out of the actual maps, it's a tough one, but I think the lava map and the mushroom, if I had to pick, like, those are the two that really stand out to me as like my favorite out of these, but they all seem good. Don't pigs do that already? The pigs will not eat rotten corpses, no. Nothing will currently eat the rotten corpses. Will I play on first? I'll probably use this ship and go to all of them. Like, why not? And that's what the blog post says. It's like, there's going to be so much variety, and you can use your ship or a shuttle, it said, to visit all of them. Yeah, why not? On my first playthrough, why not go to each of the biomes? We might not do every single combination or every single kind of landmark, but I will go to every landmark or every biome for sure. Check it out. And then we'll be doing themed runs. Oh, and someone made another good point. There's apparently, I don't want to know because I guess people were saying it's data mined. There are apparently new xenotypes. So guess what? We got a new xenotype runs to do for the series, so we'll have to do those as well. Tourist speed run. Yeah, new xenotype for the series would be pretty cool. How many xenotypes? I think someone in chat said that 2 were data mined, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know anything about them yet. I didn't want to look, but someone was like, are we allowed to talk about the 2 data mined xenotypes? And I was like, no, I don't want to know. So, you can't mine on maps you only visit. Yeah, you just can't mine. The only maps that don't have resources are camps. So, yes. As far as I know, other maps have 50% reduced resources in 1.6, but 50% is not 0%, right? Fish with legs, new aliens. All right, let me end the YouTube recording. Man, next week we get to learn about the grab ship. I'm really looking forward to that. Whenever they announce that one, I'll be on immediately. You can turn that off, yeah, and I think you can turn it up to 200%. Let me go check the percentage on that. Actually, I'm curious. I'll check on that on the Twitch stream while this is uploading. Let me go ahead and end the YouTube thing and upload it. Laser-eyed cat girls.